You're probably worried about sharks, plane crashes, or serial killers. But the truth is, death often comes from the dumbest, most unexpected places. From coconuts to laughter, here are 20 bizarre but real ways people have actually died. Each one sounds ridiculous until you realize it actually happened. Let's go. Death by coconut. Imagine chilling under a palm tree, feeling the breeze, scrolling TikTok, then wham! A coconut drops from 20 meters up and smashes your head. It's happened. About 150 people die this way every year. Coconuts fall like tropical bullets with enough force to crack your skull. So maybe don't nap under one unless you've got a helmet and good insurance. According to statistics, only 5% of people can subscribe to the channel and like this video. Let's start. 3, 2, 1. Death by mosquito. The world's deadliest animal isn't a lion or shark, it's a mosquito. These tiny vampires spread malaria, dengue, Zika, and more, causing around 725,000 deaths annually, every year. Think about that the next time you swat one. Want to stay alive? Bug spray, long sleeves, nets, and absolutely no chill dates near swampy water. Death by selfie. Wait, let me just get one quick shot for Instagram. And then boom, gone. Over 330 people have died while taking selfies in risky spots. Cliffs, rooftops, waterfalls, train tracks. Many were young, smart, and very, very dead. Pro tip, if your selfie spot has a danger sign, don't make it your last photo. Death by laughter. Yup, people have literally laughed themselves to death, triggered a heart attack, or suffocated mid-laugh. One British man in 1975 reportedly died laughing for 25 minutes straight after watching a sketch comedy. So yeah, memes can kill. Maybe scroll with caution. Death by overhydration. Water is great, but too much of it, your blood gets diluted, sodium drops, your brain swells, and boom, game over. One woman died during a radio contest called Hold Your Wee for a Wee. Ironic and horrifying. Drink water, yes, but don't chug like it's a frat challenge. Death by cow. A man in Brazil was killed in his sleep when a cow fell through his roof. For real. In hilly towns, cows wander onto roofs made from thin tiles. Guess what happened next? Yep, instant hamburger. Moral, always reinforce your ceiling, or don't sleep under livestock. Which of these weird deaths would you rather avoid? If it's death by cow through the roof, smash that like button. If it's falling off a cliff while taking a selfie, hit subscribe. Death by spaghetti. Competitive eating isn't just gross, it's dangerous. In 2019, someone choked to death during a spaghetti eating contest. Hot dogs, grapes, even pancakes can do the same. If you're eating faster than you can breathe, maybe pause. The prize isn't worth the obituary. Death by chewing gum. A teenager in the UK reportedly died after chewing too much sugar-free gum. Combined with a bad diet, it messed up her body chemistry. Gum also causes choking, especially when running or talking. Lesson: 1 or 2 sticks, tops. You're not trying out for the MLB. Death by holding it in. People have actually died from holding in their pee. Your bladder can rupture, especially after drinking alcohol. There's even a case of a gamer who sat through a marathon session without a single bathroom break and didn't make it. Just go. Nature's calling. Answer it. Death by champagne cork. Those little corks, mini missiles. A cork can fly at 80 kilometers per hour, 50 miles per hour, hit your eye or temple, and cause fatal trauma. Dozens are injured each year this way, and a few don't survive. Pop your bottle carefully, and never aim at a face unless you're in a cartoon. Death by beard. In 1567, a man in Austria tripped over his own beard, which was 1.4 meters long, and broke his neck. He was famous for it. So famous, in fact, that it had its own protective pouch. He forgot to tuck it in that day. If your beard needs a backpack, maybe it's time for a trim. Death by elevator. During Japan and Korea, several people have been crushed by malfunctioning elevator doors. Rushing to squeeze in before it closes? Not worth it. Some sensors fail. The door doesn't care about your Starbucks. Wait for the next one. Death by hoodie. One guy fell down the stairs, his hoodie string got caught on a doorknob mid-fall, and it strangled him. Fashion kills. Literally. Don't run in hoodies, especially if your strings are long enough to trip over. Safety first, drip second. Be honest, if you've ever taken a sketchy selfie on a rooftop, drop a like on this video if you've ever mixed random cleaning sprays. Subscribe before you mix bleach and regret. Either way, stay alive and stay subscribed. Death by boo. Halloween, dark hallway, jump scare. One guy scared his grandfather as a joke and gave him a fatal heart attack. Surprise, you're on a list of cautionary tales. Maybe just hand out Snickers instead of playing horror movie villain. Death by sneeze. A man once tried to suppress a sneeze, clamped his nose and mouth shut, and burst a blood vessel in his brain. Instant collapse. Sneezing is like a natural reset button. Let it out. No one's judging you for a loud achoo. Death by Halloween decor. Fake spider webs, tangled lights, fog machines. All fun until someone falls and chokes. One person suffocated after tripping and getting wrapped in fake webs. If your decor can double as a trap, maybe scale it back. Death by toilet. It's not a joke. Sudden cardiac arrests on the toilet happen more often than you'd think, especially among older people. Elvis Presley, folks. Eat fiber. Don't strain. Scroll less. Nobody wants to be found mid-scroll with pants down. Death by laughing in sleep. In rare cases, laughing too hard during REM sleep has caused cardiac arrest. A few recorded deaths fall under this category. So yeah, maybe don't binge stand-up comedy right before bed. Dreams are wild enough already. Death by pen or fork. You're chewing on a pen, you slip, and instant brain poke. Fatal stabs from pens, pencils, and even forks have happened, especially in school settings or kitchens. PSA, pens go on paper, not in your mouth. Death by cleaning products. Bleach plus ammonia equals toxic gas cloud. One man mixed them while cleaning his bathroom. It knocked him out. He didn't survive. Read the label. Clean responsibly. So yeah, death can be weird, but weird doesn't mean impossible. Every one of these stories is real, and now you know. Share this with someone who naps under palm trees or chews 5 sticks of gum at once. Stay safe, stay smart, and don't forget, reality is sometimes stranger and dumber than fiction.
Only 1% of viewers will be able to subscribe to my channel and like this video before it ends. 1, 2, 3.